Hey everyone, and welcome to Mara Knits. I'm Mara, and there's not going to be much knitting today. So I'm actually at a commercial vehicle rally, and it's been one of those weeks. So pretty much the only opportunity I've got to chat to you guys is to sit in the car right now and have a quick chat. So there's not going to be any knitting this week. I have finished my sheepsies shawl, and I did hear back from them with regards to the eco credentials of the yarn. Now I was gonna do a video about that, but this week has just been... So I started off getting poisoned. Well, when I say poisoned, it was a food allergy reaction, which made me bad for a few days. And I haven't recovered from that. I really haven't. And it's one of those things where it's just been one thing on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, and desperately trying to keep up with work and everything. And it's just, oh. I got to Friday and I just thought, I kind of keep going. So I spent most of Friday in bed. When I say I spent most of Friday in bed, it's not in the nice kind of way in bed. It was in the, I feel sick, but I still need to work, so I've got my laptop with me in bed. What I was going to do this week was I was going to talk to you guys about the sheepsies shawl, which I've finished, but I haven't been able to film that. And another thing that I was going to chat to you guys about a little bit was... I've heard it called greenwashing or eco-washing. This is where companies will advertise in a specific way in order to try and maximise their green or eco credentials in order to try and appeal to that market. And I have really noticed an upturn in this with advertising in the UK since Easter, since the big Extinction Rebellion protests in London. Suddenly, all over our screens on the what's the word I'm looking for? On the adverts and everything, it's all about eco credentials. Oh, we're eco-friendly and stuff like that. Shell, for goodness sakes, advertising that all their energy is renewable. Yeah, okay, big petrochemical is renewable. Okay, so I haven't looked into that, I've got to admit. I haven't looked into exactly what it is that they're claiming, but I know they've got people pounding the streets trying to get people to transfer over to their energy supply and stuff and whatnot. I don't know. But it's something that I very much want to look into more, because basically, my gut is telling me that a lot of these companies are just jumping on an advertising bandwagon and that they're not really improving their green or their environmental credentials. So that's something I want to look into in the next few weeks, especially the energy providers, because we're looking at changing, and obviously I'd like to choose one that's as friendly as possible to the environment. And that's pretty much that. I suppose if I've made any strides this week from an environmental point of view, it is that I've done a little bit of research into Ecosia. And as far as I can see, they seem to be on the level. So I have switched my search engines over to Ecosia. Hopefully they really are on the level, and it's not just a marketing hype or anything. Hopefully they're genuine. So I've done that, and I've also been looking at my wardrobe. And by that I mean the clothes that I wear, not my physical wardrobe, which is fine. And it's a very nice pine, actually. It's a nice wooden pine. But I've been looking at the clothes that I'm wearing, because I'm at the stage where I don't know if I was going to say I'm at the stage of life, but I'm not sure if it's something actually that everybody does. I'm of a mind at this point in my life that I don't need loads of clothes. I just don't. I need clothes that will function, that will do their job, and that's about it. So I'm not interested in following fashion trends. I'm not interested in clothes that are going to last 5 minutes. I'm just not interested in that. I'd rather have fewer clothes that will last a lot longer. But what I tend to find is that I reach a point where they all seem to need replacing, or a large number of them need replacing, all at the same time. I don't know how. Do they sit in the wardrobe and coordinate this? You know, do they have meetings and say, right, okay, when will be inconvenient for us to wear out? I don't know. Anyway, so I've been looking into my wardrobe, going through, having a clear out, getting rid of some clothing that I no longer need, which is going to charity, and replacing the things that need replacing by looking at pre-loved items. So mainly I've been trawling around the charity shops and I found some lovely things. But you do have to be disciplined, because you see all this lovely stuff and it's dead easy to think, oh, now I'm helping charity. Anyway, that has pretty much been my week, apart from work. So I'm going to stop rambling now, because I'm sure I am wittering on something terrible. And I will be back next week, hopefully with a more coherent video. And I'll show you and tell you all about the sheepsy stuff, okay? Because I did get a response from them and some information from them, which I am more than happy to pass on to you guys. And I'm planning on contacting another couple of yarn companies to ask them specifically about their product ranges and stuff. Okay, so I would say click thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, but it's just basically been me rambling a little bit, hasn't it? So anyway, take care. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.